For the last 11 weeks, institutions have poured millions of dollars into the crypto space, some weeks over $300 million. And primarily, they've been investing into Bitcoin and Ethereum. But last week, their entire investment strategy changed. We saw for the first time in 11 weeks, there were minor outflows from crypto investment products, and we saw them shift from investing heavily into Bitcoin and Ethereum into pouring their money into altcoins. So we saw massive outflows for like Bitcoin and Ethereum, but inflows into 4 or 5 altcoins in particular. And that is where the real money is to be made in crypto, when you see big institutions pour money into some of the smaller altcoins. And these aren't so small in terms of market cap, but still, if you're having multi-billion dollar, even trillion dollar companies put money into crypto investment products that are, just a few $billion market cap, that is where the real money is to be made. And that is why these are some of the top altcoins for 2024 and some of the top altcoins that institutions are, adding to their portfolio. So what we're seeing right now is that with institutions, there's a few main things they're doing. For the last 11 weeks, they've been pouring millions of dollars into Bitcoin. You can see this by coin shares. They show all the data over, the last few years, seeing where the money has been going into, where the money has been coming out of in the crypto space. In particular, you had seen that last week was the first time in 11 weeks that we saw outflows for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin had $32.8 million of outflows, and Ethereum had $4.3 million of outflows. This is a major change because if you're looking at the year-to-date numbers, over $1,669 million have been poured into Bitcoin from institutions into crypto asset investment products. So well over $1 billion, almost $2 billion, and now we're seeing this shift. Again, also with Ethereum, we have had major inflows for the year, but last week we saw outflows. The key shift in this is going to be with 4 or 5 main altcoins, because we could see. I wanted to quickly interrupt today's video to bring you a word from our channel partner, Degen Win. It's a crypto betting platform that is in its pre-sale. They've currently raised quite a bit of money, but there's only $1.3 million left in their pre-sale. It was developed for Web3 play with slots, live traditional betting games, and thousands of other classic games. It was built in collaboration with fully regulated and licensed providers, and it's trying to become like the next Rollbit. So like I said, Rollbit has already proven this model in the space. Not only do they have a gaming platform, but they also have a token where you can be a part of the actual platform. And that is very similar to what Degen Win is doing, because with Degen Win, not only can you participate in their games, which they have thousands of, but you can also make money from their token and from their referral system. So by owning the token, you become part owner of the casino and can influence its future, help make decisions. And in the referral system, you get a percent not only from your referred users, but also from any referrals that your friends may make in the future. So it's basically a win-win for you and any of your friends. And there's multiple ways to get involved. You don't have to go about gambling or betting to make money. You can simply invest in their token as well, which is in pre-sale. So they already have all the necessary licenses available, 25% buyback strategy, and they're targeting one of the fastest growing sectors in the market. So this is why I did invest in this pre-sale and why I've been involved in Rollbit for quite a long time. There's only $1.3 million left in Degen Win's pre-sale, so I think it's definitely worth checking out. Is that last week, institutions poured $10.6 million into Solana. Solana was by far the most winning altcoin in terms of institutional inflows. And one of the reasons I'm believing this is happening is because of the fact that not only have we seen Solana's price rally significantly over the last month, it's up around 23% in the last month, but there's been a lot of news coming out with a couple of different Solana meme coins. We could see that Solana's meme coin called Bonk exploded in value, well into the top 100 cryptos by market cap, and it came out of nowhere. As a result of this, we've seen Solana phones sell out. This has to do with the fact that when you buy a Solana phone, you get a lot of Bonk tokens, just an allocation for buying the phone. So a lot of people were joking around saying, look, you're going to buy the Solana phone because the Bonk token allocation is going to be worth more than the entire phone. And this is something that a lot of people have been talking about because of the fact that with each Solana phone, you get 30 million Bonk tokens. And Bonk is up like a tremendous amount. It's up well over 100% in the last month or so. And so because of this, a lot of people have been buying Solana phones, Solana meme coins. Bonk was the first one to really ever make a name, ever really explode in value that I've heard about. And as a result of this, I think we're seeing institutions take notice of that and pour more money into Solana. So again, Solana phones were struggling to sell out, but as a result of Solana meme coins, what's going on with Bonk, we're seeing a lot more money come to the Solana ecosystem. The next one that I want to talk about is going to be in terms of, we could see Cardano. Cardano was the second highest altcoin in terms of inflows from institutions, with right at $3 million. And this project is a project you guys know I am extremely bullish on long term. Cardano is up in the last month alone almost 60%. And recently Cardano has hit a few major milestones in terms of its TVL. So Cardano had its TVL spike over 180%. And if you're looking at DeFi Llama, Cardano's TVL topped out at over $400 million in volume, $435 million in volume on December 14th. This was an all-time record high, higher than we saw during last year at any point in time. And this is something that has been really exciting for crypto investors, because a lot of people had said Cardano is a ghost chain. We don't see a lot of projects building on Cardano, but now we're consistently seeing millions of dollars come into the Cardano ecosystem and projects being built on Cardano's ecosystem. So we're seeing not only more projects being built, but also a lot more money coming into the Cardano ecosystem, which I think has to do with the fact that now institutions are recognizing this and pouring, more money into Cardano. The third one is going to be with XRP. So everyone has been following the XRP drama with the SEC, and now that has come to a conclusion and that has been positive for XRP, I think that is also why we're starting to see institutions continually invest into XRP's ecosystem, because whether or not you believe with what XRP is doing with payments long term doesn't really matter. The whole entire SEC drama had been holding down XRP for a long time, and now that drama is really behind us, this isn't like a new development in the last week or so, but now because of the fact that all that drama is really behind us, XRP has been able to continue to rally. And you can see over the last year, it's up just around 72%. Last coin is going to be with Chainlink. So Chainlink isn't directly listed on here, but if you go into the details and you see exactly what CoinShares is talking about, Chainlink saw $2 million for the last week of inflows. And this is a pretty big deal because Chainlink isn't listed on, one of the top assets for CoinShares. It's not listed as one of the top cryptocurrencies by market cap either. It's not in the top 10. You can see it's ranked number 13. But with Chainlink, one of the main goals of its protocol, and you can see it talks about this on CoinMarketCap, it talks about this really everywhere, is that Chainlink's main goal is to be a blockchain that allows smart contracts to connect with data feeds on the outside world. So connect blockchain and data feeds. And the thing with this is that as more projects continue to grow, we're seeing a lot more people get into the crypto space. This is something that is crucial. What Chainlink does. Chainlink is crucial for the entire crypto ecosystem and blockchain ecosystem long term. And seeing that now more people are getting back into the space, I think that is why we're seeing institutions realize, there is some significant value with Chainlink. So those are really the four main altcoins that we're seeing major institutional inflows into. And it's interesting because Bitcoin, Ethereum had inflows for weeks and weeks in a row, 11 consecutive weeks. And now for the first time in 11 weeks, we saw a pretty substantial amount of outflows from Bitcoin and Ethereum. Last thing I do want to go over with this is that while many people may say this is a negative for crypto, seeing outflows, I would say, look, we've seen a massive rally. Bitcoin has gone from $15,000 per coin to over $40,000 per coin. I think a lot of what we're seeing in terms of outflows for Bitcoin, Ethereum, it's not that people are bearish, but maybe that some institutions are taking some profits out of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and whale accounts are taking some profits out of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and are finally starting to shift their money from the blue chip cryptos into some of the smaller crypto projects. And yeah, by no means is Cardano small or is XRP small, but they're much smaller relative to, let's say, a Bitcoin. So I think that is what we're seeing with institutions, and that is why I think these are the top four altcoins for 2024.